Natalie. I go by Glitterbug. My Instagram is glitterbug072. I started it for makeup because I love makeup and doing that kind of stuff, and it's kind of progressed more into a fitness, just random account. Right now, it's about 11 o'clock, and I have a second to myself, and I told myself that when I hit 100 followers, which I know is like nothing nowadays on Instagram, I would start a YouTube channel. Not only that, we had previously been living with family, and that was for a few years, kind of a long story, and we just bought a house, so I don't have that in my way anymore. I have 4 kids. They are 8, 6, 3, and 1. Girl, girl, boy, girl. And 3 of them right here right now. They're at a sleepover. My lips is NYX Cosmic Metals lip cream. This is Asteroid Aura, excuse me, and it is so pretty. And yeah, I just got it at CVS. They were having a sale on NYX stuff. Excuse my skin right now. It's really late, and I don't feel like putting more makeup on. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying, when I hit 100 followers on Instagram, I said I would do this, and I said in 2017 that I would put myself out of my comfort zone, and I've done that, but I need to push more. So back in 2012, I think, I actually had some videos on YouTube from Mark Cosmetics, or whatever you call it. It's by Avon. I used to be into that. They actually have really good stuff. I don't know if they're still around, but I just never really took off with it. I don't know. I live in a small area and people are broke. Anyway, so I want to make videos of my weight loss. Excuse my hair. I was going for a Taylor Swift moment in her new video, What You Made Me Do. But my hair's not really short, so anyway, so my number one inspiration for wanting to make videos is GraciesJourney. I've been watching her for years, and I think it is so awesome when you go back and you look at her and see where she's come from, and she has videos where she's having a really hard time, and I just really appreciate and respect that she put herself out there, and she inspires so many people, definitely me included. I think she's amazing. I am so busy that I don't really watch TV, or lately I don't even watch shows since we've moved. We moved in about 2 weeks ago, and when I get a minute to relax, I watch YouTube, and I watch different weight loss videos, and I watch makeup. Jeffree Star, I think I watch his videos every day. Manny, Laura Lee, Tati, Graveyard Girl, Jenna Marbles. I still watch her. I think she's funny. I think we've all been watching her for years. Anyway, someone else I watch is 70 Pounds of Life, and she recommended, she has a video called, I think it's called 5 Tips to Start Losing Weight, or to start your journey, or something like that. Anyway, one of the things that she recommended was that you write out your plan. Write out what you're going to do, what you're going to eat. Another thing I thought was cool is she said to write down why have you failed in the past. And I think that is so interesting because we don't really write stuff down like that. Like, at least not me. I don't really think like, oh, why did I fail? It was just like, oh, I suck at life. So anyway, so why have I failed? And my number one reason is I gave in to temptation, and I rationalized my bad eating. So like, we lived with my grandmother, and she is from the South and loves you with food. So when she goes to Costco and brings home that big pack of cookies, especially the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies, I'm all over that. I'm a food addict, and I eat when I'm happy, I eat when I'm sad, I eat out of boredom, and I rationalize it. So when things were bad for us, it was like, oh, well, my life sucks right now, I'm just gonna eat this cookie. I'll start working out and eating right when things get better, and stuff like that. And the last 3 years I've started a diet probably once a month and failed because it's my fault. But when you live with other people who aren't on it with you, and I'm not even talking about my kids or husband, I mean like other adults, it's really hard because you see them eating Taco Bell or pizza or fried chicken, and you're like, well, why can't I have that? Like, I'll just eat a little. It's not going to hurt me. It does hurt you. It adds up. It's like 500 calories here and 500 calories there, and you're eating 3,000 calories a day, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Another thing, my other reasons were bad influence, stress eating, depression. I have bad eating patterns. I've been overweight almost my whole life. I keep saying, that's annoying, huh? I started gaining weight when I was in 2nd grade. I think by 3rd grade I was 100 pounds. And I'm not tall. I'm only 5'3", 5'4" on a good day. And I started my period when I was 9. So I gained a ton of weight fast. But I wasn't obese. I just looked older than I did. So like, I had a 13-year-old body at 9 or 10, you know. I mean, I was big, I was overweight, but I was bigger looking, like more mature. And, you know, I think the only weights I remember are being 100 pounds in 3rd grade, which I didn't even know there was anything wrong with. I knew I wasn't like the other people, but I didn't know what I was. And then in 4th grade, I believe I was 125. That is the only weights I remember until 6th grade. And in 6th grade, I was about 165 pounds. I was only about 5'2", I think, by 6th grade. So, I mean, I wasn't huge by any means, but I was huge in comparison to these other people who, you know, had different issues. Another thing I wrote down was money and not enough support. People act like eating healthy isn't expensive, and it might not be, and it isn't. I mean, depending on where you live. I live in California, and I just spent $40 buying cantaloupe, 2 things of cantaloupe watermelon, 2 things of Halo Top ice cream, and 2 gallons of milk and peanut butter. And yeah, anyway, I know those aren't exactly healthy. But what I'm saying is it just adds up quickly here. And then tax and all that. And when you have 4 kids, it's like, how do I rationalize spending $200 on myself when they need that? So that's been a struggle. But we all need to eat healthy. And now that we live in our own home and have control over our food, I think things will go a lot better. My oldest is not chunky by any means. She's still thin. But I have caught her eating out of boredom, and that's exactly what I did when I was her age. I would eat and eat and eat, and nobody stopped me at all. Like, I mean, both my parents worked, and I would stay at my grandparents', and like I said, they love you with food. So, anyway, and another thing that 70 Pounds of Life said was to write down, why do you want to lose weight? And I wrote, to feel attractive, to feel better in my own skin, to make my inside match my outside, or make my outside to make them match, because I've been working on myself a lot lately, and I'm liking who I'm becoming, but I don't feel like I'm syncing with my outer body. I don't feel like I'm meant to be chunky, which is funny for somebody who's been chunky their whole life. I'm not super huge, but to me I am, and I'm only 5'3", so it takes me forever. I'm the type of person where, like, I can lose 20 pounds and I'm only gonna go down a size, where some people will lose 5 pounds and they go down 2 sizes. You know, it's just how I'm built. Like, I'm thick, and I know I'm thick, and I'm always gonna be thick in areas. I just don't want to be this thick. So my goal is a certain size, and I have a weight associated with that size, but I'm not necessarily aiming for that weight. It's kind of like whichever one happens first and how I'm feeling. I'm bouncing around. I'm just recording on my iPhone because I'm broke. It is what it is. Anyway, another thing I wrote down was, I want to wear what I want, and I want to get away from the old me and to envision who I am in my head. So, of course, I want to wear cute stuff and feel good, and I don't wear shorts unless they're long, and I want to be able to wear some shorter shorts. Like, I know I'm 28, and I guess I'm getting old. I don't know, but I've never worn short shorts really, because my thighs have always been huge. Like, right before I had my son, who is baby number 3, I had lost about 30 pounds, and that's the smallest I can have ever been in my adult life. And I still thought I had work to do. And of course, now that I've gained 40 pounds, well, yeah, I'm 40 pounds heavier than I was then. I hate myself. Like, why didn't you just enjoy when you were there, you know? But I know I'm gonna get back there, and even better. And I just want to become, like, solid. You know, I'm tired of being flabby. I'm cool with being thick. That's fine, whatever, it is what it is. And the last thing I said was to be who I envision myself, and that is part of, or to get away from my old self. So, like I said, being chunky growing up, so my name's Natalie, right? Well, that everyone called me Natty Joe, that's my name. And Natty happens to rhyme with a few things, and yeah, so I was a bully. I bullied other people, and I was bullied. So I don't like being called Natty anymore. unless it's by people who've known me forever, because then, I mean, it just doesn't bother me, but I don't introduce myself as Natty. The songs, like, people would sing to me, like Natty Fatty, 2x4, couldn't fit through the kitchen door, just mean kid stuff. And then in high school I was still chunky, and I would have pictures drawn of me, and in 8th grade I was called the Woolly Mammoth, and I had long hair like I do now. Anyway, I am not that person. I never was, but you know, I let that get to me. I truly grew up feeling like I was not attractive and that I was basically the duff for my friends. I did get a boyfriend my junior year, and he went in the Marine Corps, and I married him, and we're still married almost 10 years. So I mean, I'm married, but I never grew up feeling really attractive or that boys liked me. Part of that is because I was teased, so it was like a joke for a guy to like me. Or I had one guy pretend to want to date me. It was a dare, and I found that out, and that was kind of heartbreaking. Or not heartbreaking, but it was just kind of like, whatever. I'm rambling. Another thing that 70 Pounds of Life said, and I'm so sorry, I'm forgetting her name. I want to say Christine, but I don't know. Anyway, she said, write down your plan. Well, I'm going to do my plan in phases, because if I try to be too perfect, I'm going to screw up, because there's a little rebel in me, and when I'm like, hey, you're not going to eat the sugar, and you're not going to have soda, and you're not going to have this, then the little person inside me goes, oh yeah, well, guess again, bitch, because you are going to have some chocolate and some ice cream. Anyway, so my phase 1 plan is, the more convenient it is, the more likely I am to eat it, which is good, because when you have 4 kids, and for some reason they'll all be fine, totally fine playing, watching TV, whatever, and then at the same time everybody needs me at once, and it's like, what the heck? And my 3-year-old and my 1-year-old fight all day long. So I'm going to meal prep. I'm going to have stuff quick and easy to access. So like, I bought cut up watermelon and cut up cantaloupe today, just because it's easy, and I'll eat it for breakfast. Like, I love having watermelon or any kind of melon in the morning, because it's like I'm thirsty, and so it serves 2 purposes. Another thing I have written down is more veggies, less sugar. I'm gonna try to drink 90 ounces of water, and I have an app on my phone. I can't remember what it's called. What's my water? I don't know. The picture is a little blue square with the water bottle in the middle, and it will remind you, like, hey, drink water. So anyway, I'm gonna aim for 90 ounces. Also, my Fitbit, I wrote down 10,000 steps a day, which should be pretty easy for me to get to, but sometimes it's not. So I'm gonna aim for like 8,000 steps a day, because the bitch is tired. Anyway, then 30 minutes to an hour workout, 5 to 6 days a week. So yeah, so meal prep, have stuff easy, less sugar, more vegetables, more clean type stuff. I've debated going low carb, but the problem with that is that I won't stick with it. And I know that people have results really fast with low carb, and I've been low carb before. But my issue is I just get tired of that kind of stuff, and it's good, like the results are fast, and that's great, who doesn't want fast results? But for me, this is like literally a lifestyle change, because I want to get to where I want to be, and I want to stay there. I don't want to go on some crash diet and then gain it all back. I have done that too many times. For some reason, after every baby I have, I'm skinnier than I was before I got pregnant. And sorry, I'm probably shaking. After I had number 4, I got down, let's see, before I had her, I was 196, and I remember because I did the 21-day fix and I lost those 6 pounds. So I guess you'd say I was 190, which is the biggest I've ever been, not pregnant, like the biggest. It's kind of a long story, but I was going through a lot of stuff. My husband had lost a job, and that's when we first moved in with family, and I was at an all-time low, and I didn't give a crap. Like, I had Pepsi, I had cake, I had whatever I wanted, because that made me feel better. But you know what didn't make me feel better? Looking in the mirror and being like, who in the hell is this fat chick in front of me? Like, I know that's horrible. Anyway, so then I got pregnant with number 4 while we're living with family, which was a shock. I know, people are like, what do you mean that's a shock? No, it was a shock. Like, anyway, after I had her, I was 165, which is like crazy, because when I'm pregnant with girls, I will throw up so much that I lose like 25, 30 pounds. Yeah, so after I had her, I was like at 165, 160, kind of in there. And then I have slowly crept back up. And I don't want to say where I am right now, but I'm not my highest. I'm definitely not my lowest. My lowest was about 140, which I would love to get back to that, but it's not really about a weight number. It's more about a feeling. I found a box of clothes from when I was skinny before I got pregnant with my son, which, like I was saying, is the smallest I've ever been. So I had clothes. Like, I got rid of all my fat clothes. I thought I'd never be fat again, but surprise! I'm also planning on doing other things like shopping hauls, because I love to go shopping and I love to find good deals. Like, finding a good deal to me is like a high. Like, oh my god, I literally just scored like some new makeup. I also, it's kind of sad, I lost a makeup bag, and in it was my Wonder Brow stuff, and I got a coupon in my email for 40% off of one item at CVS. Guess what's at CVS? Yes, my Wonder Brow. So I got it for $14, I think, instead of $22. Hey, that's awesome to me, and that I love that stuff. I hope I actually post this like I told myself I would. Yeah. I'm nervous. People can be mean and harsh, and to be 100% honest, I'm more worried about the people who do know me watching this than strangers, because I feel more judged by people who know me and who are supposed to be my friends. We live in a weird world. Totally. It's just weird. Like, you have frenemies, and you have real friends, and you have people that you're like cool with. I don't know. Things are just weird. Social media makes things really strange. Yeah. So yes, I want to do other things like makeup and just cool little crafts and stuff. Once we get all settled, I want to start my own little boutique. So just vinyl shirts and other things like that, which I'm excited for. Things are just taking time, and moving has been insane. If you look back at my Instagram, I started like, oh, I'm gonna go on a diet and I'm gonna do this, blah blah blah. Well, when you're in the middle of moving and you're getting stuff from storage and you're getting stuff from where you were living before, you're tired. Like, I was so hungry and I was so tired that I just went to the deli at our grocery store and I got sandwiches because I was so hungry, and I ate the whole thing. And you know what? I don't even feel bad. Sorry, not sorry. So I took a little break, and right now I'm currently like on day 3. I did have a chocolate chip cookie today. I don't give a shit. Like, it was delicious. And yeah, I was at my grandma's because I was getting more stuff. But other than that, I've been on point. Anyway, this is gonna be the craziest video to edit. I can't even tell you. Like, this is gonna be so choppy. So I'm gonna do some other videos, and I'm gonna try to record myself after I work out. And sorry, I'm just loving. Is that normal? I'm just loving this lip color. Like, excuse my nails, they're freaking gross. I've been painting, and I'm like, why bother painting my nails until I'm done painting these rooms, you know? So I'm like loving this stuff. It's just so sparkly. I don't think you can even see it on camera. Like, what? Oh my god. So pretty. Like, I see you. I see you. Okay, so I'm gonna stop rambling and end this video. I got out everything I wanted to say. Also, I've been doing like meditation with this app called Headspace, which I really recommend. I know you do have to pay for certain sessions. I'm only on day 7 of like the 10 beginner sessions, and they're only 3 minutes. And it's a really cool app, and I really recommend anybody who's trying to work on their inner self. And this is tourmaline, if anybody's wondering. I'm gonna make videos in the future. I don't know what the heck's gonna be in them. I'll probably do a few days at a time in one video, just to make things easier for myself. My initial thought was not to include my children in my videos, but I don't really see how that's possible considering there's 4 of them and they're with me all the time, except for right now. Anyway, thanks anyone who's watching this, and I'm looking forward to seeing my progress and myself through these videos, and hopefully I can inspire someone else who feels the same way. We're all just people in this universe and world, and trying to make it and become who we want to become. And you know, don't ever stop trying. Like, if you have a dream and you have a goal, keep trying. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. The only real failure is not getting back up and trying again. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.